Once I am out, it's your boy Laughs. I may come back at you with another video. And we had a good one today. Power left us on a cliffhanger that I did not expect. It was an unexpected cliffhanger. I was not excited for. I was not ready for that. By the way, shout out to my boy Unico. Shout out to him for holding it down while I was gone. I know it was kind of difficult, me not being here, not being able to, you know what I'm saying, being able to be with the people. I'm still not 100% here, but we're going to do this a little bit. But I feel good enough to do this, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be out here. We having fun right now. That's what we're doing. We having fun. We out here enjoying ourselves, doing our thing, handling our business. And we got to talk. We got to talk real quick. Power, mid-season finale, episode 5. And that cliffhanger at the end, we're going to get to that at the end, though. I'm excited to talk to y'all about it. First, we see Tasha has a flashback. Sad moment with her daughter that comes in big later on the show. We find out that it's Tariq's birthday, even in the flashback. So that's a good way to start the show, set up everything, show how the show flowed real well. This episode flowed really well compared to the rest of them. We see from the last episode, Tamika Washington got a summons. And we know she said in the beginning of the episode, which sets up the whole season, mid-season finale, that if things go well, she's going to testify. Oh yeah, she is going to testify. So we know that's going to happen. So we know that Tamika is going to testify on him if that happens. We learn later on why that might not happen. But we see Monet is we go to the next scene. Monet is training Diana, who is confused about her training. I don't think she gets what Monet trying to teach her. It's kind of a weird, it's not really a good thing, which leads me to still believe she's the main antagonist going forward later on. But it kind of changes my idea of it. And that love triangle get way deeper, which we found out later on that they actually met. We actually saw the love triangle meet for the first time in the mid-season finale. By the way, that's great. The mid-season finale have the three actually meet for the first time together. We can see the little dissension between Monet and Kane. Have a little family drama. This is what changed. I don't actually think Kane gonna die now. I actually had 100% true that Kane's gonna die. But I feel like he's gonna be Tommy in this series now. I feel like he's gonna be a more dangerous Tommy. He's not as smart as Tommy, but he's gonna be like a loose cannon to make the show different than what Tommy presented in the first place. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with that. It's some Tariq actually knows some little plot points that could help him later on that I think is gonna come down the line with the police officer, the crooked cop, how much they paying him and all that stuff. I think he's gonna use it to his advantage later on. I don't think he knows. I think he's gonna use Monet's relationship and the fact that he's basically family now, because Monet loves how ruthless Tariq is. I think she loves how ruthless he is, and he's starting to sound like Ghost. He is. He's like, let me take care of it. He sounds a lot like, even Tasha said in the thing, she's still a horrible liar. And Tariq probably should handle it more than Tasha handled it, because she's not good at stuff like this. She never has been. But it's a very interesting thing going on. Because he does sound like Ghost. He said, you sound like your daddy. Like, I'm nothing like him. Yeah. We also found out that Braden is stupid. He's taking Zeke's place, even though no, Zeke's still stupid. But he's taking Zeke's place because Riley is to observe and report. And now she's dating him, and she's very close. The timing on this show is weird to me because I don't know what time how far ahead is these episodes. I feel like they're skipping a lot, which is good because you don't want to care about the stupid day, but at least give us a reference. We find out Tariq's late again. Jabari is seeming like a father figure to Tariq, which is interesting. Because I think that's the one thing the other show didn't have for Tariq, like a father figure. You had his real daddy and it wasn't really that good. Because the real daddy was like a weirdo, by the way. So yeah, you got that going on. You also got, now you have Monique specifically sicking Diana on Tariq. I think this is all a test on Tariq, and she, like I said, by the middle of the episode, she like, yo, you my homie, bruh. Like, you loyal to the family? Drew ain't got no loyalty to you. By the way, that happened earlier too. She asked him who you more loyal to. He loyal to Drew because he didn't want, you know what I'm saying? That show he could be loyal. I think that was her test was, I think it was meant to try to confuse him when Drew said be safe. To be like, yo, you should show loyalty to her. But he stayed loyal, as you saw later on the show, and then she put her arms around him. Like, yo, you a loyal kid. Tariq is very loyal, by the way. He's dumbly loyal, but he's loyal. Jabari's book sales are flopping, and he might get less loose, and Tariq comes in and tells him he's gonna stop being late and gave him his paper. We gonna find out Jabari later on. Jabari steals from Tariq and makes his book based on what Tariq writes. And I think that's gonna come into play when he continues to ask Tariq to write things, and he's gonna continuously steal it. And it's gonna come to a big thing in probably episode 9. I don't think it'll be episode 10, but episode 9 is gonna become a big thing. Tasha then seeks Tariq on Tamika. Her plan is terrible. It leads to everything that happened at the end. That big cliffhanger then is all there from this point. Why I said Tasha is not good at these things. Tasha seeks Tariq on Tamika. Tasha's plan is stupid. Brayden starts to notice that Riley, after that, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it yet. We can't spoil it to the end because it gets so good. But we noticed that in the next scene, Brayden noticed that Riley's obsessed with Tariq. Tariq did this, Tariq did that, Tariq that, Tariq that. That's good. That's horrible. This is all at that party, at the birthday party, Tariq's birthday party. I didn't set that up, my bad. But Tariq's birthday party, they having his birthday party, 18th birthday party, and Tariq is young for college. I was just turned 18 when I went to college too, but I think this is months in, ain't? But he throw this big birthday party, and he starts noticing that she's obsessed with Tariq and not him, so he gets a little mad, which I think gonna lead to some drama between Brayden and what's his name later on. Even though I don't know how, I think it's affected his attitude at the end, which also got him set up in the sun, which I think, you think they'll finally get rid of Brayden? Y'all think they'll actually get rid of Brayden for the first time? That'd be very interesting. Getting rid of Brayden would be crazy. And then we see, at the same party, we see Drew and his B-ball thought. I don't know his name, but that's his new name, B-ball thought. Really, he tried to play like he don't know him. Like, what's up, homie? Down low, brother. He a down low, brother. He ain't all the way out. He ashamed, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep his image. You see that a lot today. And we also found out the party the first time, like I said, the triangle meets for the first time. Lauren meets Diana. And the rivalry begins, as well as Riley screws up that ends up being good in the end for her cause. We see Millie in the next scene. We see Millie gets flirted with by Zeke. Zeke is still stupid. Millie sees the call from Jabari, leading her to sleep with Zeke. She sleeps with Zeke. That's crazy. This is worse than Jabari action. At least what's name was a grad. Ain't Zeke a freshman? Yeah, the social justice warriors coming out for that. You know, they coming out for that. I feel y'all though, I understand. Then we see Lauren with Tariq alone. Tariq is drugged by Riley, as I stated earlier. Why would Lauren leave Tariq alone when he's like in that situation? Like, they gotta explain in the next few episodes why they left him alone. Why she left him alone. I want to really know why. Like, I really want to know why she left him alone. That doesn't seem like plausible to me that she left him alone like that. Doesn't seem wise. You know what I mean? Doesn't seem like a good thing. She just left him alone. And as I said earlier, next scene where you see Jabari steals Tariq writing. Tariq goes to, in his drugged out state, he goes to the gravesite on his sister's birthday and apologizes to her. Leaves out his feelings. But he does something stupid after. I don't mind that part, but he does something stupid, but he's on drugs, so it don't count. Riley tells her uncle that she got the chip. She tells her uncle where he is, which leads to the finale. Tariq tells, like, that's why I had to do what I had to do. They gave him an out though. This is the good thing about the episode. They gave him an out. He absolutely has an out on what's going on. His out is literally that he never directly said he killed his father. He said, I did what I had to do. You was in the way. I had to go through you. It sounds like an admission, but is it really an admission? Even Davis made the point to say, you can't even use that in court because it's secret footage, first off. Second off, he never really officially said he did it. It's hinted at it. You can interpret it as it, but legally, can you really use it in court? I think it's gonna play big in probably episode 8, 9, 10. Also, Braden's brother found the stash that Braden put out. Braden is screwing Tariq in a lot of ways because he's recklessness and wanting to party and be the cool kid. He left it somewhat obvious that probably his brother always know where he hides stuff in the house because he probably always does it in the same spot. If you know someone would do something to you, you gotta hide stuff in different ways, especially if you know someone that know your tendencies. Like if I'm with my brother right now, I'm at my brother's crib right now. I'm not gonna hide stuff where I normally hide it my whole life. I'm gonna do something different because he would know my tendencies because he lived with me. Braden is, as I said, now Monet trusts Tariq. And Davis finds out that Tariq killed his dad through Saxe, which lead to the ultimate betrayal, the chef's kiss, the part I couldn't predict, the part I didn't expect. Even though I kind of suspected throughout the episode this might happen, but the part I didn't expect came up really quickly. It's the fact that he betrayed him. Davis was like, yo, I win my case, Tasha gets off, my client wins. You pin the death, the biggest death of a running person running for Senate on his son, the biggest story ever. You get to jail, you get someone to go to jail in the name of justice. I get my client off, we both get a big name, wash our hands, Tariq going to jail, we handle it as a huge cliffhanger. Left it off with that chef's kiss on it. Shout out to him for that, man. By the way, I'm trying not to stream long like my voice. I said my voice off, so we bet at the 12-minute, 30-second mark. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Remember to keep stopping. Something amazing can happen. And I love y'all. Peace. Be back soon because I miss y'all. I miss y'all, really do. Love y'all, man. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Corona, you got everybody, man. Love y'all. Hope to be back soon. Peace.